Surrendering doesn't mean you give up the fight. Hi everyone, it is Love Chi and I'm back with another video in this series titled Get It Together. Trying to heal and really heal. It didn't dawn on me until recently that, like, although I say I've healed, I haven't really healed because I haven't fully surrendered to God. Like, I've surrendered, but not in the magnitude of which I should be surrendering. Like, I've held on to being hurt, and in me saying, you know what, God, I am going to surrender, I had to actually relinquish having control and trying to have control over everything. Just really realizing, because I have been saying, like, you know, I give it to the Lord, I give it to God, but it wasn't like a factual thing, because I would still feel some sort of a way when people bothered me, offended, upset, aggravated. It took me saying, I'm really going to surrender. And when I really decided, it's like this weight was lifted off of me, because I just understood, like, you know what, I'm fighting something that shouldn't have my focus, fighting something that isn't important in my life. By me deciding to surrender, I really let it go. I let the hurt go, and of course, easier said than done, because along this journey, I've been saying, I'm healing, I'm healing, I'm healing. That was the last part of healing, and I'm still healing, but I've reached another level in this cycle of healing, and it's surrendering, understanding that the only thing that I truly have control over is myself and the way I react to things. Things are gonna always, you know, try to get me out of my character. Things are always gonna try to agitate me. Things are always gonna try to provoke me, but it's all about how I deal with it. And once I realized there's no sense in me arguing with anything that doesn't want to heal. When you argue with something that doesn't want to heal, then you lower your vibration, you lower the healing that you have done. So once I realized that the only thing I can control is my reaction to things, I truly was like, you know what, God, like, I know I've been saying I surrender, I know I've been saying I give it to you, but like, I really give it to you. Like, at this point, I wash my hands of it. I've done everything in my power to heal me, dealing with everything that I've been dealing with. And now, you know, I give it to God, because I trust in God. I trust in the relationship I have with my God. You know, I trust in it, because where I was last year versus where I was in 2019 is totally different from where I am today in 2021. It's totally different. So I know healing is real, and I know surrendering to God is real, because all throughout me going through everything I've went through, the only thing that has kept me sane is my relationship with God and the way God created me to be. So why not surrender completely? And that really, like, just took a burden off of my shoulders. Now, how do you surrender is really the question. You get to a point where, like, you don't want to argue with the things that try to provoke you, or you just don't want to be antagonized anymore. Part of me really surrendering was when I was able to articulate what I was going through. Like, when I was able to just say it without beating around the bush, when I was able to say it without caring and being respectful while articulating everything I've went through, it's like I have it all, it's all on the table. All of it, it's all on the table. You know, I can't continue to fight with whatever. I can't. Like, that's detrimental to my growth. So one way to surrender is, every time something tries to provoke you, you have to ask yourself, is this for the betterment of me? That's one. Two, is this getting me closer to God? You know, am I gonna be better by doing this? And you got to look at how you feel in those moments. When things try to provoke you, is you getting upset gonna help you? It's not. it's just gonna continue to diminish the energy that you have. So you're feeding a beast versus feeding peace. You don't want to feed the beast, you want to feed peace. You want to continue to elevate and to rise. So surrendering doesn't mean giving up on yourself. Surrendering doesn't mean not taking accountability. Surrendering doesn't mean, just being fucking throwing caution to the wind. Surrendering doesn't mean that. Surrendering is you've done everything in your power to heal whatever it is that you can, right? You've done that work. So outside of doing that, it's now, how do I control my actions? Like, I say I love God and I say I'm building a relationship with God, but part of surrendering is part of trusting. If you don't trust God, if you don't trust the goodness of the universe, then you're going to be stuck in that traumatic cycle. So, surrendering is building trust. And when you finally are able to surrender, then you're finally able to actually build trust. What I realized that I was lacking was, trust, like trusting the universe to make sure that I'm safe and secure at all times. That was one of my things, one of the hurdles. And once I realized, we don't control everything that comes our way, but a part of what comes your way is the energy you put out. So me healing, I can't hold on to the past. One. Two, me healing, I have to surrender, because the only way I'm going to move forward is if I let go and trust. So learning how to trust. Me surrendering is me learning how to trust. Me learning that in healing and me getting to the next point, I have to trust the universe. Like, I have to. There's no way around it. I have to trust in the goodness of the world. Even with all the chaotic chaos that's going on and the madness, like, I can't, like, okay, yes, the world has opened my eyes to that part of the world, but that doesn't take away from who I am at my core, who God created me to be. So, with me understanding the relationship I'm cultivating with God, it's like, yeah, bro, it's time to just, you gotta let it go. That's the last part. Like, it's not the last part, but it's the last part in walking into a new life. Like, just letting go, surrendering. And again, surrendering doesn't mean you give up the fight. Surrendering doesn't mean, you just throw caution to the wind. Surrendering is being who you are, but understanding that you trust in the goodness of the universe. So that's all I have for you all for this week of Get It Together. And I hope you come back for next week. If not next week, somewhere along the line. Deuces.